Hi, I'm John from Sheffield. I'm a 3-day event rider and I produce a lot of horses for sale both at home and abroad. Just to warm up, I want you to be constructive. I don't want to see you trotting around or aimlessly all over the place. What I want you to do is keep the exercise very simple. I want you to put a 10-metre circle in each corner of the school. And I want you to do a little bit of a 10-metre loop up the long sides. I'm come up from Leicestershire today to teach the show jumping phase of the 3-day event, or the 1-day event as it may be. Nice and softly. We don't have to have the trot too expressive to start off with. You know, we're not looking for a dressage trot. We're looking for a trot that's active, but the horse is listening to us. And we're making sure that he's soft and supple going both ways. Treating these horses a little bit like they're athletes. So we're making sure that we warm each individual muscle, stretch each individual ligament before we go off into the jumping phase. I teach a lot of all levels. I teach both at home and in clinics. At home, I have very fortunate. I have 3 cross-country courses in an outdoor school with lots of jumps, plenty of stables and accommodation for people to stay. Really be disciplined. Middle of the plank. That's up the right, Kirsty. Middle. Good, Donna. Lovely and straight. Well done. Lovely and straight. Good. Don't worry about that. Nice and straight. That's it. Gently, gently. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Gently. That's it. Only you could ride the one that spooks at a plank. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. Chop, chop. Good. Well done. Give them a pat. I probably would train and have about 18 horses in my string, ranging from novice up to advanced level. And I produce them for myself and for owners. These sort of exercises are really good, you know, just a really good discipline. Ideally, when you're going from a trot, if you're teaching it from a trot walk to a walk trot, you need to try to get it in the middle of the 2 poles. Okay, ideally. You've got to, you know, we're using the planks on the floor for a couple of reasons, so that if anything, if they tread on it, they're going to tread on a flat foot. So they're not going to tread and twist their ankle or their fetlock joint. Also, that if they kick it, they aren't going to kick the pole miles away. So from a teaching point of view, you're not running around pushing the poles back together all the time. I tend to produce horses to 2-star level at the moment, and then unfortunately they get sold. Quite a few go to America or into Europe. Right, Sam, don't let me down, love, because you're the leading fire. Rein short. Rhythm, good. Perfect, good girl, sit up. Look, no faster. Good girl, lovely, sit up. Control, middle to the first plank. Good. Lovely. Control, balance. Just once you got it long there, didn't you? Today I've come up to Glen Eagles to teach the show jumping phase, and what we've done today is we've done lots of exercises, you know, not making the jumps too big, really working on the basics and making sure that the rhythm is very good and very correct. Control, look, that's better, look, lovely, good, go, control, good girl, control, go, Good, turn your head, look. Super. Good girl. Make a fuss of it. I've come up here not to tell the people to do it differently. I've hopefully come to give them some ideas, something that they can go away to practice on safely without getting in too much of a mess. Good girl. Good. Watch the length of rein. Not faster, energy. Good. Straight. Good girl. Reins a bit shorter. Good. Good girl. Turn the head. Look. Good girl. Correct your lead. Sit up. Canter. Shorten your reins up. Good girl. Shorten your reins up. Good girl. Super. I think this time of year is quite hard for training. It's quite hard for changing things because of the competition season. It has started and is in full swing. They need to have confidence rather than somebody coming up and pulling them apart and telling them to do things very, very differently. Good. Forward. Good. Right. Right. That's it. Good girl. Well corrected. Canter. Forward. Forward. Good. That's it. That's it. Give it a more there, then lighten the hand. Good. Turn the head. Good. Good girl. Hopefully today they'll all have learnt something. They'll all go away and practice, and hopefully they'll improve. Good. A little bit more energy. Good. That's better. Energy, but not faster. Good girl. Shorten the canter a little bit. Don't let it get long and floppy. Good. That's the one. Brilliant. Good girl. Correct the lead. Control. Good. Sit up. Good girl. Super. I've seen a massive improvement from last month when I came up. I did something very similar last month. Slightly different exercises, but still on the same basis. And it's very obvious to see that people have gone away and practiced that, and they're finding it much easier today and finding the exercises a lot more simpler. Good girl. Right, we're going to do it once more because it knocked it down. This time, yeah, it was a lot better. But this time I want to hear your voice. Woo, woo, yeah? We're getting there. This time it's going to be brilliant, I can tell. My ambitions in the sport, is to ride at top level again. I rode in a 4-star last year in Pau in France. Had a very good spin round. I've ridden some very, very good horses in my time. Mr. Smithy that won Burley with Andrew Nicholson. I produced him from novice up to advanced, and he took him on after I got him to 3-star level. We've also sold a lot of horses out that have done the Olympics for America, Australia and Italy. Come on in here and turn and face me. If I'd sent you off around this course, okay, we'd have been on all sorts of different strides, all sorts of different stride patterns. But because we worked at really making sure the rhythm was very correct, the rhythm was very, everywhere we went was on 5. It was very level. It then became easy. And that proves to you, if you can keep everything rhythmical, everything keeping the canter the same, it becomes easier and easier. All right, you have to, really show that. Most certainly, you're a slightly different horse, but so much more confident in general today. Yeah, and you grew in confidence. Righto, Kirsty, you grew in confidence without a shadow of a doubt. You have to have that belief. Already, I don't know you very well, but you're the sort of person that actually would need like an arm round and say, come on, you can do it. Yeah? If somebody started shouting at you, you'd dissolve into a million pieces and it would all go wrong. You've really got to, but have somebody there to say, come on, what you actually do is right. Because actually you ride very well, but you've just got to have that belief that you can do it. And you'll find it so much easier. At the moment it's very difficult to have that horsepower and to find the owners that want to support you to go on to top level. It's something I'd still like to do. I was very fortunate to ride on a senior team when I was 22 years old and rode in the Europeans at Burghley. So when you've had the taste of riding badminton in Burghley and at the Europeans, you want to carry on and do it. But at the moment I've got a good team of young horses, hoping that they will progress up the levels and take me there in the near future.